I'm so glad you guys only see the top half of my body because your girl just shaved her legs this morning and you would have thought I was Bigfoot. It was insane. It wasn't that insane, but it was insane. If you're a girl, you know what I'm talking about. I don't know what time it is. I'm gonna set my timer again. 15 minutes. Yesterday I went to Ulta and I spent about $200 on skincare and more body wash. It's absolutely insane, but I was running out of stuff all at the same time, which is kind of annoying. That's just one thing that I absolutely hate about makeup, is it just like always runs out. It's a real thing, and it's kind of annoying to me. It's like, oh crap, like I have this and this that I have to make refills on. Can it please like be like the lady in the Bible where, like, you know, like she just kept having oil? Like, that would be nice. I think I'm gonna wear a dress today for work. I wore a dress yesterday and I thoroughly enjoyed it, but I do need to keep going through my closet. That's embarrassing. That's my laundry. You can kind of see it right here. An entire basket full of clothes that I need to put on my Depop, which I might link down below if I even get to that. I have so much homework to do. I'm taking this Christian literature class and it's so much reading, it actually makes me want to die. But I signed up for these classes and I need to do them. I'm also paying for them by myself. I started using this new eyeliner. Thank goodness. You all saw me literally throw away my last one from Kylie. I hated that eyeliner so much. I started using a new one and I have thoroughly enjoyed it. It just does, it's just smoother. It's amazing. I love this one so much. This is the Smashbox and we dropped it. This is the top of it. Like, it's just very simple, to the point. It doesn't break in half. It's not a bad product. So thank goodness we have moved on to brighter and greener pastures, because I don't know what was up with that eyeliner. It like actually pissed me off. This week is a super big week because I am having my doctor's appointment with my new doctor. I know, I'm so excited. I kept trying to get a appointment with Tandem to do like a pump training before I went ahead and went to my doctor's appointment, but never got back with me. They were texting me from like 3 different phone numbers. So I texted all 3 of those and never got a response. And they gave me like the first information, like, hey, like these are like some available days, first come, first serve. I was like, well, what are the times? Because you're in a completely different time zone than I am. How about you like say, hey, what are your top 3 times that you can do a pump training, and then we can move on from there. Did not even respond. So I texted them again 2 days ago. Not 2 days ago, on Saturday, which was 3 days ago. Didn't get a response. So we're just gonna be doing my new pump training with my new doctor. So I have to charge my little thing that you have to charge every single day. Yeah, I don't know how to explain it. It has to be charged. So I have to make sure that I do that. My mom is coming with me to my doctor's appointment, which is gonna be really good. Why in the world did that just go diagonally on my nose? So that'll be fun. And I just want to keep, because I still live with my parents, keep my parents in the loop. My dad is connected to my Dexcom, and then my mom is going to come with me to my doctor's appointment, and then we're going to go shopping and do all the fun things that you should do. But I'm really excited to finally get a pump that's going to be integrated with my sensor, because when I first had a pump, I had the Omnipod, and that was before they started even talking about integration. You know, just having to think, okay, I have this pump, I have this sensor, I need to think about how I'm dosing. Like it's kind of, it was a lot easier shots, which is what I'm doing right now, but at the same time, it's hard because you still had to think about it, and you just didn't have to give yourself like the long acting insulin, which I use Tresiba and Novolog, and my Tresiba, I really had to up my doses just this past like month, and my blood sugar's been doing a lot better. And based off of the Dexcom app, my A1C has literally gone down like a whole point, which is not point, but like it was an 8.8, now it's saying it's a 7.2. So I don't know what was happening. It was just insane the way that my sensor was acting. Like it was like cutting in and out. It was just really weird, and I've had it happen a couple of times, and I don't really know like if it's placement. I had it on my back, so I don't, but like sometimes like where that placement is, it works, and then sometimes it doesn't. But it also happens sometimes on my arm, and I sleep on like my side. I typically sleep on my left side, my left side. You're right. So I typically sleep on that side, and obviously you have to move your sensor around. I thought about it last night. I was like, where am I gonna put my sensor? The last time I had it was on my right arm, so I'm gonna put it on my left arm after my back, so that it still like gives my right arm a break. So last night I was trying to train myself to sleep on my right side. I mean my right side. Y'all, it's amazing. I can even drive, and I can't even talk right now about my right and left sides. Speaking of driving, most people should not be allowed to drive. Just saying. I live in a city surrounded by country people, and they cannot figure out how to drive like a normal human being. I can't with them. It's like, okay, like the world does not revolve around you. Like, how about you move out of the way if you can't figure out life? There is a median for a reason. There's that turning middle lane for a reason. You're driving because you passed the test, but guess what? I think that you should be pulled over. I think you should be pulled over. You should have your driver's license revoked, and you should not be allowed to drive. That's just what I personally think, because your whole butt should not be hanging out in the middle of where people are driving. Like, that's insane to me. I get that you're 80 years old and you've been driving for years, but let's not. It's not just old people, it's also young people. Like, I think a lot of young people like should not be driving. You just have to be very aware of your surroundings, and I don't think that a lot of people are. I personally, I had a CarPlay for about a year, and I finally just decided to take it out of my car because it was distracting to me. And I bought this little like speaker. It looks very vintagey. I just like it. It's not distracting to me anymore, and so I can just like Bluetooth it to my phone. Yes, it's not on my car speaker. I just completely like turned off my screen that's on my speaker. I'm just like, I'm not doing this anymore. And so it's just very simple, and it's not distracting. I can still have my music playing, but it's not gonna be like busting a beat or something. Have I been in wrecks before? Absolutely. One of them, I'm pretty sure that like my brake lines were actually cut. And then I've wrecked a Ranger when I was in high school, middle school, high school. Can't remember how old I was, but that was interesting. No one was harmed in either instance, except for my ego, obviously. Moving on, my blood sugar this morning was, so my sensor went out this morning, so I had to finger prick. It was about like at 150, so I took a unit. I knew I was gonna go downstairs and eat something with some sort of carb in it, And there's this bread that we have that's like grains and stuff like that. So I personally hate crust on bread. It's just a really big ick of mine. So I take the crust off of it. So 1 unit pretty much covers it. Took that for that piece of bread, and then I also had coffee. But I also took my greens this morning, which I use Vital Greens right now. Leaving right on time, and I'm so excited. Took a shower this morning. I didn't wash my hair because I washed it yesterday. Obviously, shaved my gorilla looking legs. Like, let me tell you, like, your girl, like, has not shaved her legs in forever. Probably, like, 2 weeks ago. I took off my old sensor, and I cleaned off the residue that was from it. And because I wanted to make sure that, like, obviously your skin is clean before you put on the sensor. So made sure I did that. I didn't put lotion on until after I put on my new sensor because, oh my gosh, that would have been horrible. Like, why would you put chemicals inside of your body? Just saying. Also, I have done that before, and then my sensor just didn't even stick, and it just fell off in the middle of the day, and I was like, great, here we are. So that was a whole experience. I have my doctor's appointment in 2 days. So the day that this video is coming out, I will be having my appointment that afternoon. So I'm really excited about that. I have my Bible study that morning, and then I'm going to pick up my mom, and then we're gonna drive about an hour to 2 hours away from where I live now, which I've said this in another video. If you have to do that for your health and your life, then do it. It's your life. You should not be allowing doctors to manipulate you and make you think that you have to have them. Like, you should have a doctor, you should have that check-in, you should have that accountability for your health, but you should also have a doctor that really cares about you. Just saying. But you can make decisions on restricting yourself. I had some sugar yesterday because I was low, but it had some sort of carb with it that was complex. I'll talk about this later, but I personally don't think that you should be downing straight sugar like Skittles or anything, because your blood sugar trends are gonna go straight up and then they're gonna go straight down. It's not how that works. My mom and I, like, my mom really got me on this, but it's really helped stressing to eat apples, any sorts of fruits whenever you're low. I'll talk about this later because I have to get dressed and leave. But yeah, I had to yap about that for a minute. Today was kind of a weird conversation, but oh well. Pretty much how every single one of these goes, because I'm pretty sure I have ADHD, but that's okay. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you liked it, put this emoji in the comment section because you're a real one and you heard me yap for who knows how long. I will update you guys. I'm actually vlogging with my mom my doctor's visit, so that'll be interesting. Like and subscribe, because what are you doing? And I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.